Hello everyone. Today I want to show you guys how to make one of the most delicious and most popular things that I make. Anytime that I make these, they are gone before they're cool. Like they go so fast, and I get requested to, people pay me to make these. Okay, so what we're gonna need is, let me turn you this way. You need a pound of cheese, a pound of sausage, ground sausage, and some Bisquick. Okay, so this is what you need. Any type of cheese you want, doesn't matter. Then you want any type of sausage you want. This is good with like hot sausage. It just all depends on your taste. Yeah. And then you just need some regular Bisquick. You also need a little bit of spices. The spices that I put in mine are roasted garlic powder, fresh oregano, and some parsley. These are the three that I usually use. You can use any that you want, but this, I have made these, like if you go, I have made these for years and years and years, and if you literally go to any type of gathering, any holiday or anything like that down here in the South, you're going to find these sausage balls somewhere. Somebody will make them, and everybody makes them different. There's some people who put a lot more Bisquick than I like, but you have to remember. Okay, so you want to put the oven on 350. Okay, so you put all of your sausage into, let me, this way so you all can see. So you put all your sausage in. You also put all of your cheese in. Make sure your hands are washed, because you are going to be getting down in here and mixing this up. And then you will find you'll find recipes for this. People will say, to this ratio of meat and cheese, you want to add a cup of Bisquick. You don't. I heed my warning. Do not put that much Bisquick in your sausage balls. You will come out, it will come out hard. They'll come out doughy. They have a chance of being too hard. So what I do is I'll get 1/4 measuring cup, okay? And I don't really measure per se. I'll get like a scoop like this. So 1/4, and then I'll do another one. So just like this. So it's about half a cup, basically. Half a cup. And then you want to mix all together. But before you start mixing, you want to get you a pan. Big cookie sheet. And some tin foil. Because this does make a mess. Because the sausage will ooze out fat and grease. And this just makes cleaning up way quicker. And then what you want to do is spray it down with some type of cooking spray. So they don't, because if you don't, you're going to be peeling tin foil off the bottom of these, because the cheese kind of melts out and it turns into like that crispy layer of cheese. And so if you don't just put a light coating of spray on there, you're gonna hate yourself later. So let me get this mixed up and I'll show you guys what it's looking like. Okay, your mix should look like this, all mixed up together. Now we're gonna add our spices after it's all mixed together. I'd say about half a tablespoon of each, maybe a little less. But yeah, you can really just add it to your taste. If this is the first time making it, I would follow this recipe to a T. I've made this, like I said, 100 times, and I've perfected this recipe. So you don't have to worry about, you know, following my recipe and getting like doughy, chewy, horrible non-flavor sausage balls here. These are flavorful. They are crispy. They're tender. They're juicy. They keep well in the refrigerator for a couple days. They are a hit no matter where you take them. Anybody I've ever made these for are like, oh my god, these are the best things I've ever eaten. They're like little appetizer or hors d'oeuvres, I guess you could call them. They're just a southern delicacy is what they are. That's what they are. I never heard of these things until I moved down here to the south. You know, these people down here, they really, that's one thing I love about the southern people as a heritage is their resourcefulness and their knowledge how to preserve food and how to garden and just how to live off the land. Like, it's really inspiring. They hold a lot of knowledge on how to get by on hardly anything. And, you know, I grew up that way as well. Not really the knowledge part, but I grew up on hardly anything. And if I would have known most of the skills that, you know, most of these people around here are taught growing up, I don't think my life would have been as difficult. Because I would have been more resourceful. Alas, at least I can pass the skills down, you know, to my kids. Another good thing that would be good in here, spice-wise, would be like sage or rosemary, because those are both really good spices with pork. Sweet marjoram would be really nice. Actually, I've got marjoram right here from the garden. I'm going to put some in here. Marjoram is a flavor of spice that you will find in a lot of Irish dishes. And since a lot of the heritage around where I live, and my own heritage, is Scotch-Irish, I've got a taste for Irish seasonings and Irish dishes. I make them a lot. I am also Polish. There's a big part of my heritage that's Polish, so I like cabbages. I like cabbage foods and foods like that other people maybe not find as appetizing as I do. So once you got your seasonings in, you want to make about 1-inch diameter round balls. So I will make one, and then I'll get the rest of them made out, and then we'll go from there. So like I said, you want to heat your oven to 350, and you want to space these. They won't, like, you know, expand as they cook. They'll actually shrink a little bit, so you can put quite a bit on the pan. You just have to be, you know, wary, because all different ovens, they do cook differently. And if you usually cook them, the cook time is 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. You can leave them in there a little bit longer, but you have to watch them because they can burn fairly easily. Okay, so you don't want to, you know, mix this a ton and over mix it, because then you're going to get like tough sausage balls. So what you're going to, the size you're going to want to do is about this. So let's just get to going. So yesterday, when we got back from the antique stores in Elizabethton. Me and Mark were both so tired because we had both done a lot yesterday. It wasn't his normal day off, but he took the day off anyway because he really wanted to go down to those antique stores, which I do have a video. It was either my last video you guys seen or the one next. And then today, I spent my day carving out a new flower bed, amending the soil, planting 2 new bushes. I planted a beautyberry bush, a fuchsia beautyberry, and also an amethyst crepe myrtle. I have a garnet king crepe myrtle right here beneath my kitchen window. I put the amethyst crepe myrtle on the other corner of the house, kind of like on the side of Allison's room. They do get huge. They get like 15 to 20 feet tall. And they grow very fast. My neighbor right in front of me, she's got a crepe myrtle. Actually, they're down here in the south. They're very popular because of how well they do here. They're a plant from South Asia. And they were brought here, I think in the 40s as I was reading about it. And they do really well in hot humid places, and they're also, you know, you can pretty much put them anywhere and they'll grow. They're really stout and hardy bush tree plant. So yeah. So we're almost done here. This does take a little bit of patience, but if you've got somebody helping you, it can go faster, and you can sometimes I end up making them a little bit bigger. Just depends on how patient I feel that day. Ooh, that one was a little bit too big. But yeah, you put these in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, like I said. And usually what I do, as soon as they come out of the oven, I will top them with a little bit more parsley, fresh dried parsley. And I think it just adds a little bit more flavor depth to them. So I'm going to finish these up and then I'll be right back. Okay, this is what we're working with here. So, into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. I usually keep mine in there for a little bit longer because I like them a little bit crispier. So, when they are done, I will be back to show you guys what they look like, and yeah. Guys, the food is ready. The sausage ball's ready to come out of the oven. So, oh, they're perfect. As you can see here, let's move over this way. So, they are just brown enough. And as you can see on the bottom, there is like a layer of cheese. And what I'll do is I'll let them cool off until the pan is no longer hot to the touch. And then I will take out some paper towel, lay out some paper towel, like 2 layers worth maybe, and soak the grease up. I'll just take them, I'll peel them off see, because they peel off because we put down the spray. You can see that layer of cheese right there. But you put them on paper towel and it will get all the grease. It will soak up most of the grease off of it. And yeah, I hope you guys try this recipe. Oh, and like I said, this is what I like to do. So as soon as they come out of the oven, when they're still hot, I like to take some parsley in my hand and just sprinkle a tiny bit on each one. I don't know. Like you guys should know about me now. If you've been watching enough of my videos, you know I like to make the ordinary day and situations, you know, fairly fancy. As fancy as I can. I don't know. It just feels, I like my life to feel intentional and special. And one way you can do that is through your surroundings and your mood and your food. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys make some of these for yourself. And if you do, let me know how you like them, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.